I am ready again.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul.
What?
I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
I was known internationally?
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Lonely.
A jovial child or a solitary one? His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
Oh.
What'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Yeah.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Demanding.
Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Sometimes it picks up, sometimes it doesn't. Stop moving. Like undoes your calibration.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here.
What about this?
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
What's up with the birds?
Shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Oh, we're back to this.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
What?
I hear what you're saying.
What's going on? Fireman?
I had assumed as much anyway.
What?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper.
Okay.
Once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
So they've
You won't be
lied.
seeing him again.
Okay, just don't lie.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
What?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Rude. Oh, the lights are going out.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
What?
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
You guys can't really see anything. Sorry.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
What?
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. Now, you best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Back here. Come on. There we go. Could be that I'm too far away from the camera. I
Not
don't know.
this.
Oh, I see. It's going quick to make me panic. Make me more likely to blink.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
You know, my father once told me when I
Oh.
was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move.
What are you looking for?
This. Stay here.
Oh,
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
she even answer it? Yeah, no one answered it, right?
I'm getting it.
Oh, you did.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, Grandpa died.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
That's
Let's
what
keep
she was pushing me.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it.
Suck
Let's
my-
move.
1 E and a 2 E and
Rude.
a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and... We're eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't.
Oh, this. I don't like that noise.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
What's that noise?
Let's try this again.
What are we trying again? No. Kitties.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Some stray dogs killed your kitties.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I know
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Oh,
Hey,
someone
Elle,
got
would
sick.
you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a
Come on,
small
keep
bookstore.
blinking. I haven't found it
If I
yet.
can let you two go.
We can focus on
Oh, they had a fight.
make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Talking about me. Oh?
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I was the kid that snuck out at night one night. So.
I see. You got sick.
They were afraid I was
You
gonna die.
howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Almost there.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise. You know what to do. Go ahead and blink.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Oh.
Try writing with it.
Wait, what's this? What? Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of...
Great Life of Benjamin. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside. That was like what the ferryman was saying. Town. His mother was an accountant. I didn't say that. Said she was a composer who was an accountant. Who in her younger years had dreamed of being a great composer. That's it. It's not registering the blinks. Weird. I don't like when that happens.
Man, this is wild.
Chloe.
You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously.
What's wrong with that?
I did not realize, but I respect it.
Huh?
I respect it. I do.
Oh.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, these machines. No, these... I would imagine this is very boring.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
You said 30 minutes. That hasn't even been 1 minute. Not even fully... Okay, now we're fully in the machine. Trying to find out what was wrong. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't pick up my
Knock,
big.
knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
I have no choice.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Wait, you didn't like my story?
Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very...
A loser. Oh. He was the worst Brian to ever live. Oh. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. Oh. Just laid down and died. Is that?
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you here, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama. It's me. I'm here.
Oh, this is me in the machine. No, this is me in the ambulance. Not the ambulance, the hospital.
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
Sorry.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button. The drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing.
What's going on? Monday. Wait, no, this wasn't Monday. Wednesday. Oh, Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something?
No.
Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just... well, she's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. You ready? Ha-ha! Did you hear that, Benny? Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
Doesn't mean it's better.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but Yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just her little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Okay.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Same thing. Get well soon. Oh. What are you doing out there? Oh yeah, my medicine. Divided for each day.
She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh, the medicine isn't working. Built a resistance to it.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hmm?
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Looking?
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. Oh dear, weird name kid, you are my best friend. Love, Chloe. Oh, it's the nicest thing you ever said. Or not said, but it's nice.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like...
Oh no, struggling. Oh no.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
You think? That doesn't sound very comforting. Oh. Changes every time you blink.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Does it? I just happened to blink at that instant.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy.
What?
My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
What?
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
The artist thing was a lie then.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Let's go. Like the game.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. And when that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here.
I liked it.
There's a couple pictures of you laughing. Grip tight to rifle.
So, all the memories that happened after he got sick, you know, when he got better, it was all fake. It was something. That's how he wished his life was, but yeah, he got sick and died. Very sad ending.
When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him, you'll be thinking he'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple
I loved it.
pictures of you laughing.
if my computer could better handle the webcam, I would have actually been able to finish it with eye detection. But I just gave up. I'm happy I played the game. I've been wanting to play it. Plus it was only like $2. So. David Wright. Jack, Mr. Bagel for Tyler. Pain. JJ. Then Jeff F. Meme. Or Mimi, I don't know which. Meow, Simon, Susan, Teaching, William, Wojtek, Vanille, you, yes, 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 Donnie. Thank you for playing. Huh. And that is my playthrough before your eyes. Very cool game. I do like the idea of, you know, using blinking and stuff. Only problem was, sometimes when you move around, it thinks you're blinking and you're not. Like, I would be, like, scratching something or move around, and I would miss, like, an entire scene of dialogue or something, because it thought I blinked and I didn't. Mike Peter also could not really handle it for some reason. Mike Peter's an i7 with some sort of Intel GPU. So this isn't, in my opinion, this isn't very much of a big game. But for some reason, my webcam does not like me using my webcam and recording. So it hated it. First time I tried to do this, I did blue screen, which sucked, but that's not the game's fault. That's my computer. But yeah, I'm happy we get to play it. and finish it. Once my webcam basically gave out and wasn't picking up anything, I did start trying to click whenever I was blinking. So, yeah. That only was at like the last 20 minutes or so of it. But yeah, because I've enjoyed, I may come back and play this game for different series, for different things and whatnot, but yeah, that's my first ever blind playthrough of the game. And yeah, because I've enjoyed my video, go ahead and subscribe for us guys for the next video. And ever whatever that one may be. Bye guys.